Welcome back to Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. I'm the Dark Seraph. Last time, oh for God's sake. Yeah, I went around collecting a bunch of money. Last time, we had helped Dimitri get out of jail and managed to break into Octavio's basement and get a feel for the place, I guess. Even though there's no treasures or to steal around the hub world... Ah, okay. I screwed that up. He had a shiny. Anyway, even though there's no treasures to steal around the hub world, money is plentiful. There's just guards everywhere. Pick their pockets. You get the money the second you collect any valuables they're carrying on them, so... You know, just go for it. Something to point up on the HD version, because it's stretched to widescreen, you're going to see bars on the side of the Binocucom, because in the PS2 version, they used the shortcomings of a CRT screen to take shortcuts, which you can't do on an HD TV, because, you know, it's stretched to fit. Give me your money and give me your shiny gold watch. Nice. 54 coins. Enjoy your trip to hell, you filthy mobster. I will murder you in your sleep. Well, not your sleep, because you are very, very much alive, awake. Whatever. Oh, look, another mobster. Give me your money. Even though it doesn't have a shiny, I'm still going to go with pick in his pocket. I kind of wish that you could find vaults throughout, safes throughout the headquarters, throughout hub worlds, where you could open those up like I did in the police station and steal those valuables. That would have been a cool inclusion, but that's just not what we got. I can live without it. I'm just saying it would have been nice to have some actual thievery in a game about thieves.
Heads up, Sly. I've intercepted a radio message from one of Octavio's men. The Dawn is moving towards your position.
Great. You want me to take him?
No, we need evidence that he's behind this city's tar epidemic. With some incriminating photos, we might be able to help the cops prosecute him and put an end to this nonsense.
Never thought we'd be helping out the cops.
Really? You always seem eager to aid Inspector Fox.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
she's different.
That would have
Your
been...
average law enforcer isn't that, I don't know, attractive? Hold up, here he comes.
I was gonna say that you could have done that early. You could have done Bentley's mission earlier, and that would have had more weight.
That's despicable.
Get a picture before he finishes. This is perfect. Use your Binocucom to take photos. Excellent. A few more of these, and the cops will bury this guy. Follow him. He might be headed for some more polluting.
Obviously, don't get seen. However, there is unique dialogue if he does spot you. Which, if I show it, I show it. That's just how it is. It's just how it is. In fact, I kind of want to show it.
I got a sorrow, huh? You stink. Back in my day, thieves knew how not to get caught.
You can't let Octavio see you. Yeah.
Follow him. He might be headed for some more polluting.
I like how I knocked him in the ass, and he just sounds mildly irritated and somewhat disappointed. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, and I got the smoke bomb power up. Once again, it's just bring up the select, hit the select button, or you know, the left side of the touchpad. Which is being used to emulate it. Boats and your buttons have been disabled. Boats are disappeared and your buttons have been disabled, so you can't do that to Octavio.
He's at it again. Get a picture. That poor bird bath. I guess more of a bird death trap now.
Why is there
He's
a...
on the move again.
Well, I
Keep it
guess
up,
it's a
Sly.
fountain.
This is
That makes
great
sense,
work.
but... Who the hell is piping tar into the city's water infrastructure? I think you got bigger problems than Octavio turning them on. I mean, that's definitely a fucking problem that you need to address. And yeah, he's gonna be singing to himself throughout this. And I like how they're all wearing opera masks, like, you know, it's Phantom of the Opera or some shit. And that's just kind of a fun detail.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ta, la, so, fa, mi, re, do.
Imagine clogging a delightful water wheel with deadly sticky tar. Monstrous. Keep on him. We want to make sure all this horrible polluting is fully documented.
Oh, wall climbing hook. I don't know if those... Yeah, I think those are in the next hub area I'm going to go to. Kind of think of it. Or maybe that's the only one. I don't remember. I haven't played this game in years. As much as I want your loot, I don't have time. Because I don't want to lose the old timer. I got time for this one, though. Silver watch.
He seems to be working a switch, but there's no tar anywhere. Yet. Get a photo anyway. He's doing something, but what? I can't believe it! He flooded that aquarium with tar! All those poor dead fish! As much as I hate to see what heinous crime this fiend will do next, you should probably keep on his tail. Someday the people will know the truth due to your pictures.
He's a fish killer! I mean, I've killed my share of fish, too, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's a me. Get that engineer on the horn.
Sly, see if you can latch on to the car Octavio is riding in. We should eavesdrop on his phone conversation. From the look on his face, it seems important.
If I recall correctly, this is the only mission you take photographs.
Listen, Giovanni. This Ferris wheel was a good idea. She's a pumping the tar fast. Nobody suspects a thing. But still, is it gonna be enough to get things ready for my opera recital? Bella, when the people come to see me sing, I want to make a show. They keep a coming. Even if they don't feel like it. One way or the other, there'll be opera fans again. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, see you soon.
That fiend! He's twisted a time-honored amusement park ride into a tool for wrongdoing! Break open the control panel with your cane. I'm on my way to do a little rewiring.
And... yeah,
Look
there's a
away
lock
if
on
you
it. You
must.
think this
You're
go
about to
pickpocket a key,
witness
but
the dark
nope.
side of electrical engineering. Kill a bunch of poor innocent fish, will
Oh, come on, dude. They got loot. I want the loot.
That'll do it.
bum, bum. Now we can go back to the safe house, which is just right here. Now it's Bentley's turn. You'll notice that there's little holographic icons over them. Oh, by the way, fishing pole. Fish loot out of guards' pockets. Press and hold L1 to use. Yes. Bentley can now pickpocket. And just for the record, it's still the same mechanics as before. In fact, Bentley is far more versatile in his wheelchair than he was on his feet. I don't believe he hits as hard as Bentley and as Sly, and definitely not as hard as Murray, but he's far more versatile in combat.
Hey, Sly, you better get over here. My sources tell me that Octavio has hired the Blue Viper Gondola gang to take out Carmelita.
The Blue Vipers? Those guys are nasty. We've got to get to them before they get to her.
She's off on her daily patrol. The thugs can't be far behind.
On my way. Just make sure to have one of those police boats hot-wired by the time I get there.
Let's see. Just cross the blue wire with the red wire and Shazam!
Just in time. There go the Vipers.
I'll shoot. You drive, Sly.
And here we have honestly a pretty fun mission.
This canal is packed with shipping. Make sure to jump and weave or we're... Sorry, Sly. My gun overheated. Guess I should use short bursts.
Obviously, don't jump into the bridge. There's no time limit here. So just, follow them, shoot them in the face, avoid obstacles. Well, shoot them in the ass, I should say.
Scratch one Blue Viper. Nice shooting, Bentley.
One more to go. It's a relatively short mission. It's kind of fun. And there it is.
Way to go. That's the end of the Blue Vipers.
Was that murder? I feel like that's murder.
Another uneventful patrol. This city's beautiful, but a bit quiet for my taste.
I feel like Carmelita could take care of herself.
I hope you realize that by saving Carmelita, we're only making our operation here more difficult.
Maybe so.
You
but
were
what's
the one
fun in
that called
stealing
me
if
to
there's nobody
save her.
trying to catch you. Besides, she's helped us out in the past.
That, and you've got a thing for her.
And I've got a thing for her. Look, I'll stash this boat. It might be useful for later. You stay out of trouble.
I just want to point out that, Bentley, you were the one that called Sly over there to save her. So, you know, he who lives in a glass house and whatnot.
So, according to these decrypted files, Octavio is pumping tar from underneath the foundations of buildings so he can sink them into the canals on a whim. He's going to demonstrate this destructive ability to the people of Venice during his opera recital on the first day of Carnival. To counter this threat, we'll first destroy the balloons and sign advertising the recital. If no one shows up, he'll have no reason to sink a building. Next, the blueprints to the main tar vacuum have been cleverly split into 3 parts and hidden in local coffee houses owned by Octavia. Unfortunately, they're under constant guard, so you'll need to use a disguise to get us inside. Also, some big Vincenetti goons have been called in as insurance for the recital. Given their size, I think it's prudent to fool Carmelita's 8 mercenaries into taking them out for us. And finally, we'll have to convince Murray into taking to the field. If he's learned the aboriginal ball form, it'll be just the thing for destroying the local tar reservoirs.
Yeah, well, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves as I knock out some more jobs. But until then, I'm the Dark Seraph signing off. Goodbye.